Okay, now I'm going to show you how to multiply and divide using base 10 blocks. For example, we'll just go ahead and use this one. This is a flat, which represents 100. And if you'll notice, whenever we line it up here, it's 10 units across the bottom. And it's also 10 units up. So basically what you're saying here is that 10 times 10 is equal to 100. And this is going to make things easy for kids because you can add larger numbers into it. So, for example, if your problem was 10 times 20, times 20 would be represented with 10 going up and 20 going across, and then you fit the blocks in. So you know that 10 times 20 is 200 because it is represented with two flats. Two flats equal 200. Okay? Another way of doing this would be if you wanted to say 11 times 13. 11 times 13, you would start out with the flat. You'd make it go up to 11, which is right here. You would want it to go out to 13. So you're going to fill that in with 3 longs. And then you're going to need to fill in these top missing pieces. You're going to want it to completely square a rectangle out. So now you know that 11 times 13 is 143. 100, you get that because of the flat. 40 is because there are 3 longs, and then 3 because there are 3 units. So 11 times 13 is going to be 143. Just for example, you don't have to use larger numbers if they don't know their multiplication facts yet. Just one way that you can represent that for them would be if you were doing 3 times 6. You would want it to go 6 across and 3 up. You would build 3. You would build 6 across. Sorry, this is kind of slippery. 4, 5, 6, and then you could fill it in. And it makes kind of a multiplication array. Just a concrete visual for them whenever they're trying to really grasp what multiplication is. This thing is really slippery. So you've got 3 up and 6 across, and then they can just add them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 3 times 6, or 3 times 6 is 18. So it's just a visual array that they can use as a concrete until they really grasp what multiplication is. Alright.
Go.
Okay, now I'm going to show you how to divide using base 10 blocks. We're just going to, for example, 300 divided by 3. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to represent the 300. 300 is represented by 3 flats. And what you want to do is break that into 3 equal groups. And we get the 3 equal groups because of the second number in the problem. So we take this 300 and we're going to break it into 3 separate groups. And one of these, every group has to be equal, and the answer is going to be what is in one of these groups. So 300 divided by 3 is going to be 100. Now, to just kind of complicate the problem a little bit, okay, now we've got 300 342 divided by 3. Again, we're going to want three equal groups down here. So we're going to want 3 equal groups. Sorry, I don't want to get mixed up. And we're going to divide everything into these 3 equal groups. So we've got 1 flat for each group. And then we've got 1 rod for each group. But uh-oh, we have an extra one. And we don't know what to do with that. We can't divide it, obviously, into the 3, so we're going to have to decompose it into units and then divide the units. That's 10. 1 long equals 10 units. So we're going to get rid of the long. And now we're just going to divide these units equally between the groups. And we have 4 units in each group, 1 rod in each group, and 1 flat in each group. So 342 divided by 3 is going to be 114, because there's 1 flat, 1 rod, and 4 units.